Beyond words, understanding the Spirit's message. Now, a welcoming guide to spiritual intuition and inclusive inner wisdom. Have you felt the Spirit's nudge? Have you ever sensed a gentle push within, a sudden clarity, or a soft voice in your heart? Maybe you've noticed repeating numbers, a meaningful dream, or a coincidence that felt too perfect to ignore. What if these moments aren't just random, but are the Spirit reaching out to you, right here, right now, in 2025? When we mention Spirit, we're referring to your inner guidance or intuition, the quiet wisdom within you that everyone can access, no matter your background or beliefs. This isn't tied to any one religion or tradition. It's something universal and welcoming to all. In this video, we'll explore the subtle language of the Spirit, what it sounds like, why it matters now more than ever, and how you can tune in to live with more clarity, alignment, and peace. This conversation is about reconnecting to the part of you that already knows and feels. Let's explore together, no matter where you're starting from. Part 1. Historical echoes and modern interpretations. Let's start by looking into the past. Across cultures, from Egyptian and Mayan to Hindu, indigenous, and Celtic, people have believed in guidance beyond the physical world. Shamans, prophets, sages, and mystics all spoke of a presence, a feeling, or messages that seemed to come from beyond themselves. These traditions understood something that modern life often makes us forget. The Spirit rarely speaks in words, but instead communicates through energy, symbols, signs, and especially through intuition. Today, in 2025, we're more connected by technology than ever, but sometimes disconnected from our inner selves. Data is everywhere, but intuition is often dismissed as unscientific. However, neuroscience is beginning to support what ancient wisdom has long taught. For example, research from the HeartMath Institute has shown that the human heart can sense and respond to changes before they happen, suggesting an intuitive awareness within us. We now stand at the crossroads of ancient wisdom and modern science. What we were realizing is that the language of the Spirit is timeless. It's here to guide us, especially in overwhelming times. When we use the word synchronicity, we mean those meaningful coincidences, like seeing repeating numbers or meeting the right person at the right time, that seem to align with your inner world. And alignment is the sense of being in harmony with yourself, your values, and your path forward. Part 2. The Spirit's Everyday Dictionary. How does the Spirit communicate day to day? You don't need to hear voices or see visions. Most often, Spirit speaks quietly and simply. Here's how it can show up. Synchronicity and signs. As mentioned, synchronicity refers to those moments that feel too perfectly timed to be random, like seeing 11:11 on the clock, hearing a song that speaks to your situation, or having a stranger say exactly what you needed to hear. Psychologist Carl Jung called this the universe aligning with your inner world. These aren't just lucky breaks, they were gentle messages. You're on the right path. Keep going. Dreams and inner imagery. Dreams are more than just nightly movies. They're symbolic messages from your subconscious, and often from your spirit or inner wisdom. If a dream stirs strong emotions, it's worth paying attention to. Write it down and reflect. Sometimes, the Spirit uses dreams to gently bypass the busy mind and speak straight to your soul. Creative flow and breakthroughs. Have you ever been in the zone, when ideas flow, time disappears, and you feel deeply connected? This isn't just brain chemistry, it's spirit in motion. Inspiration literally means in spirit. When solutions appear unexpectedly or you suddenly know what to do, that's inner guidance at work. That's Spirit. Part 3. Cultivating your spiritual ear. So how do you get better at hearing the Spirit's language? Here are 3 welcoming, practical steps anyone can try. Mindfulness and presence. Our world is full of distractions, notifications, noise, and news competing for your attention. But Spirit speaks softly. To hear, slow down. Even 5 minutes of quiet breathing and being present can make space for insights. Try a gentle walking meditation. Pause to breathe and listen more than you speak. Connection isn't about doing more. It's about being more present. Journaling and reflection. Writing things down can help you see patterns. Try keeping a synchronicity journal, jotting down dreams, and noting any intuitive nudges or coincidences. Over time, you may notice repeating messages, signs, and wisdom rising within. It's like building your personal spiritual dictionary, solitude and nature. Stillness is sacred, and nature is a clear channel for spiritual energy. Many people have breakthroughs while hiking, by the ocean, or under the stars. When you step away from distractions, you create space for the subtle language of the spirit to be heard clearly. Everyone is welcome here, no special training needed. Part 4. Integrating the unseen. Why learn the language of the spirit? Because listening to your inner guidance brings more alignment, that sense of living in harmony with your true self. Empowering decisions. Whether you're considering a job, a relationship, or a change in routine, you start making choices not just from logic, but from a deeper place of knowing. Navigating challenges. Life will always have ups and downs. Spiritual awareness becomes your compass. Instead of feeling lost, you might ask, "What is Spirit showing me here?" Or, "What can I learn from this?" This doesn't erase challenges, but it gives them meaning, and meaning makes us resilient. A deeper connection. Ultimately, understanding Spirit's message isn't about having all the answers. It's about deepening your connection to yourself, to others, and to the universe around you. Remember, Spirit is always speaking, in signs, in silence, in synchronicity. The more you listen, the more you'll hear. The more you respond, the more you'll receive. Conclusion. Your invitation to listen. Here's your open invitation. Start today. Be still. Pay attention. Ask questions. Write things down. And most importantly, trust what you feel, even if you can't explain it yet. The language of Spirit isn't bound by words. It's felt, lived, and remembered. You already know it. Now it's time to listen. Thank you for joining us for Beyond Words, Understanding the Spirit's Message Now. If this message resonated with you, sparked curiosity, or reminded you of your inner wisdom, please hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, or send this to someone who might need a moment of reconnection. You're also invited to subscribe to Strive for Excellence, where we share weekly motivational stories, spiritual insights, and practical tools to help you live with more purpose, clarity, and inner peace. Remember, your greatness isn't something you need to chase. It's already within you. Let's nurture it together, welcoming everyone on the journey.